Good evening. The January 9th, 2025 called meeting of the Barrow County Board of Education is now called to order. I want to thank you for being here. We are really glad that you are here. We are all here with one single common goal, and that is ensuring safety of all of our students and our staff. We see you, we hear you, and we care. I want you to know that our staff, along with our public safety partners, have been working diligently for months to ensure safety in our schools. Over these months, our staff have visited other school systems. They've worked with vendors. They've conducted a lot of research. They've met with safety experts, and they studied the feasibility of enhancements, safety enhancements. We've heard from students, teachers, parents, and our community. This has taken time because we want to get it right. In a moment, we will enter an executive session to discuss our safety plans. This was planned for in a few weeks, as we had talked and presented our schedule of bringing this to you months ago. But in light of the recent events, we have moved this meeting to tonight. Please know that while the executive session is private, information that does not compromise school safety will be reflected in the meeting minutes. Following the executive session, we will return to this room, and you are free to remain here. As a reminder, given the nature of this called meeting, public comment will not be allowed. We do, however, have staff here to direct you to resources, and we welcome you to attend the next forum for public comment on February 4th at our board meeting. If you wish to speak at that meeting, you can find registration instructions on the Barrow County School System website. This time, I will turn it over to Dr. DeLaDuff. Is that correct? Are we going? Okay. We're going to go on to executive session now. Could I have a motion to move into executive session to discuss school safety plans?
So moved. Second.
So moved by Ms. Hendricks, seconded by Ms. Carey. All right. All in favor? All right, at this time, we're ready to convene our meeting. We'll start with Dr. LaDove.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Board of Education members, as I sat in this chair last Tuesday with many of, or at least some of you in the room here with us, and we talked about school safety, I shared with you all that our view on enhancing safety has always been about taking the next step, and that the next step will not be our last step. I want to thank this board. I want to thank our staff for being deliberate and thoughtful in exploring our options for stronger safety and security in our schools. Tonight, we're going to have some recommendations about how to move forward. Some of you have been more engaged than others. As we continue to take the next step, I want you to stay engaged, and I want you to help us engage more. Because again, this will not be the last things that we recommend. This will not be the last things that we do, and everything will continuously be improved. Sadly, despite the trauma we experienced in September and the best efforts of our staff, we experienced yet another weapon being brought onto our campus yesterday. I know we are all thankful that no one was harmed yesterday at Appalachia High School. I know we are all thankful that that weapon was confiscated immediately and that individual was taken into custody. Board members, with that being said, I would like to make the recommendation for you all to authorize the purchase of weapons detection systems to be implemented at our high schools. We are asking for you to authorize the purchase of an open gate system, metal detection with a maximum price of $700,000 to be utilized at all 3 of our high schools.
Do I have a motion to approve the recommendation of the
So moved.
purchase of open gate metal detection system in the amount of $700,000?
So moved.
Have a motion from Ms. Kelly and a second by? Second by Lord. Ms. Lord. Any, all in favor?
Thank you, board members. I'd also just like to inform you that we will be training. We hope to receive these systems beginning early next week, so we can begin training and implementation on our campuses. As an item of information, we will be having conversations with staff about how we might go about reducing the number of bags that are brought onto our campuses. We know that there are bags that kids need to carry, and they have lots of things related to their school activities that they need to carry. But just want to make you aware that we will be having conversations about what is specifically needed and what might not be needed as we move forward. I want to thank this board for voting to expedite our next steps as we were prepared to bring information to you at our next work session and make those recommendations, where we will continue to bring additional information to you at that next work session and have additional recommendations. I want to thank you for your willingness, your time, your energy, and the fact that you were able to stop what you were doing to come here tonight and expedite the needs of our community and the needs of our children. Safety is about layers, and this recommendation and a subsequent vote that we've heard from our Board of Education, with next steps to follow, we will continue to engage experts. We will continue to talk with our community. We will continue to engage our public safety partners. And I'm confident, as I said on Tuesday, our community will get this right. We will continue to engage you. I hope you continue to engage with us. We, as a governance team and our staff, want every single individual in this community to know that we love you, and we will continue to fight for you, to protect you, and to provide the safest environment that we can for our children. Thank you, Madam Chair. That concludes my recommendation.
Our meeting is adjourned.
Yay!